Before we get into it, shout out to CoinGate for sponsoring this video, but we'll talk about them a bit later. It seems like forever since we've done one of these videos. I know the PlayStation Plus titles have been out for a little bit now. Everyone's looking at new games, and new games are out every single week. But unfortunately, for the past few months, there's literally been one game or no games out in a month, so it's not been worth making a video. But it's time to do the drop. There's 3 games out this week. They're not all PlayStation, however, I am going to say that, but the main one kind of is for me personally. But we've got something that's already been out on PlayStation Plus, which is finally being released over on Xbox. We've got a game that was a PlayStation Plus title, which is also being released on Switch, and the release for that is this week. And then we've got a massive game. Well, it's a massive compilation game for me because it's kind of what I grew up with. But the one that I'm going to start with is for Xbox. And if you want to make this even cheaper and you've ever looked into the cryptocurrency stuff, there is a site that I've been using recently called CoinGate, where pretty much you get to buy games using cryptocurrency. So if you've kind of invested, whether or not you've mined or just messed around, and you want to make your games cheaper, you can actually use it. One decent thing, it's cheap and convenient because you'll get to avoid exchange rates compared to using fiat and stuff. You get to save yourself money as well, obviously, because you've got no transaction fees purchasing directly with crypto, so you don't need to worry about added tax. It's instant delivery, and best of all, you don't need to sit there for 5 minutes creating an account. No account is needed at all. And if you want to save yourself even more money, you can use promo code PS Plus Central. You'll see it pop up on screen right now, which will give you a little bit of a discount as well, so it is definitely worth using. Along with the crypto stuff, it just saves you tons and tons of money. But let's get into it. The Xbox game that I was talking about is Fall Guys. It's finally being released. I think it's pretty much out on all platforms now, apart from mobile, which will probably be next. But if you don't know what Fall Guys is, it's kind of like Takeshi's Castle mixed with a battle royale game. There's a load of people playing minigames, so many people survive, and it goes through, I think, 4 games, and at the end of it, there's one winner. The person that actually wins it gets a crown, which it's not a cosmetic or anything, it's a currency that you can kind of collect. The more wins you get, the more crowns you get. And when you go to the store, you can use them crowns to purchase really cool customization options. And you also get something called kudos in game, which you just get by taking part. And you can also buy stuff with that as well, so that's pretty cool. Really excited for this one to come out on Xbox because a lot of my friends are Xbox gamers that I could never play Fall Guys with, and now I can kick their booty on it. Next up, Wreckfest is finally coming out on the Nintendo Switch this week. Wreckfest is like a destruction derby racing game. It was out on PlayStation Plus a while ago. To be honest, I actually really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. So I am glad that it's coming out on the Switch because my Switch I do tend to take everywhere with me so I can play portable. And I think Wreckfest would just be a great addition to my mobile library. But the final one that's out this week that I'm interested in that's actually out on PlayStation is Sonic Origins. Sonic is a game that I grew up with. It's one of my favourite platformers of all time, along with Mario, so it's a bit of a thing there. They are rivals, aren't they? But it's a big compilation game. I know these have been out quite a few times where you kind of get the original Sonics and it's just remade and stuff. So it's pretty much the same. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yes, it has been out a few times. With PS5, I'm expecting the graphics of it to look pretty cool, even though it's still going to be very, very basic like the original. But there you go. Those are the games that's out this week. That is the drop. And again, if you want to make them cheaper, use your cryptocurrency. Use CoinGate. Instant delivery. Cheaper because you don't have to pay transaction fees and all that cool stuff. And make sure you use the discount code PS Plus Central, which again, you guys will see pop up right now. But that's pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, a like would be awesome. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're new. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.